Imagine a country where mountains rise from the sea, waterfalls tumble from the sky, and the sun refuses to set for months. This is Norway. Here, nature has crafted a masterpiece on a grand scale. Fjords plunge deep, forests shroud ancient pines in mist, and the sky flickers with northern lights, or glows with the midnight sun. Today, join me as we journey through Norway's wildest corners and breathtaking beauty. Let's step beyond the map, into the heart of the most beautiful country on earth. Our odyssey begins in Geirangerfjord, Norway's crown jewel. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is carved deep into the west coast, where sheer cliffs rise from crystal blue waters. Waterfalls tumble from impossible heights, the most famous being the Seven Sisters. 7 parallel streams, each a silken veil. Sailing through the fjord, you're dwarfed by nature's scale. The silence broken only by distant thunder as water meets rock. Tiny farms cling to steep slopes, painted bright against the green, a testament to human resilience. From a boat, gaze upward as waterfalls catch the morning sun, painting rainbows in the mist. Geirangerfjord is a living monument to the power of water and time. It invites us to pause, breathe, and witness the world at its most majestic. Now imagine a journey by train. The FLÅM Railway, one of the world's steepest and most scenic rides. Each window frames a new wonder: snow-capped peaks, tumbling cascades, and verdant valleys. The train climbs from FLÅM, a village tucked between cliffs and tranquil fjord waters. Waterfalls plunge beside the tracks, sometimes so close you can feel their cool spray. At the end of the line lies NÆRØYFJORD, a narrow, dramatic arm of the Sognefjord, where mountains rise almost vertically from the water. The stillness here is profound. Reflections of jagged peaks ripple across the surface. It feels untouched, preserved in time, where human footprints are few. The FLÅM Railway and NÆRØYFJORD offer a journey through the very soul of Norway's wilderness. Sometimes the best way to experience nature is to simply let the world roll by. Far above the Arctic Circle, the Lofoten Islands rise abruptly from the sea, their jagged peaks piercing the sky. These mountains, sculpted by ancient glaciers, seem to defy gravity, standing as silent guardians over the wild Arctic waters below. The landscape is so dramatic, it almost feels like a scene from a fantasy novel, where reality blurs into myth. Scattered along the rugged coastline, tiny red fishermen's cabins, known as rorbuer, perch on rocky shores. Their vivid color pops against the wild green backdrop, a testament to the people who have called this place home for centuries. These cabins, once simple shelters for fishermen, now invite travelers to experience the raw beauty and isolation of the islands. In summer, the sun never sets, bathing the islands in a golden glow that lasts for weeks. The midnight sun creates a surreal, dreamlike atmosphere where time seems to stand still. In winter, darkness returns, but the sky comes alive as the northern lights dance in vibrant colors over snowy peaks, painting the night with green and purple ribbons. Life here is shaped by the sea and the ever-changing seasons. Fishermen brave icy waters, casting their nets as generations have before them. Majestic eagles wheel overhead, scanning the waves for fish, while playful otters slip silently through the kelp forests below, thriving in this pristine environment. Lofoten's beaches are a revelation, stretches of white sand and turquoise water that look more tropical than Arctic. The contrast between the icy mountains and these inviting shores is striking, making it hard to believe you're so far north. Above it all, snow-capped mountains stand sentinel, their jagged forms mirrored perfectly in the calm, glassy bays and fjords. The reflections create a sense of symmetry and peace, as if the world here is doubled in beauty. The quiet is profound, broken only by the gentle lapping of waves or the distant cry of a gull. In these moments, you feel the deep solitude and serenity that define the islands. It's a place both harsh and gentle, where survival demands respect and the raw, untamed beauty takes your breath away. The interplay of light and shadow, rock and water, creates a landscape that is constantly changing, yet eternally captivating. Here, under endless day or night, you realize this isn't just travel. It's a journey into another world. The extremes of nature challenge your senses and expand your imagination, leaving you with memories that feel almost otherworldly. Even on Earth, there are places that defy imagination. The Lofoten Islands are one of those rare places where the boundary between reality and fantasy seems to disappear, and you're left in awe of the planet's wildest wonders. Bergen, nestled between 7 majestic mountains and the shimmering sea, feels like a living storybook, each corner brimming with tales waiting to be discovered. The city's unique geography creates a dramatic backdrop, with mist often rolling down the slopes and hugging the rooftops, adding a touch of magic to everyday life. The harbor is lined with Bergen, a row of colorful wooden houses that have watched over the waterfront for centuries. These iconic buildings, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, once served as the heart of Bergen's trading empire, and today they stand as a vibrant reminder of the city's rich maritime history. Narrow cobbled streets wind up steep hills, shaded by rain-heavy trees and dotted with charming old homes. Each alleyway invites you to wander, revealing hidden gardens, secret courtyards, and glimpses of daily life in this enchanting city. The city's frequent drizzle only adds to its charm, bathing everything in a silvery light and making the colors of Bergen even more vivid. Locals embrace the rain, moving gracefully beneath umbrellas, while the gentle patter creates a soothing soundtrack to city life. Markets brim with the bounty of the sea. Fresh seafood, wild berries, and fragrant flowers fill the air with their scents. The lively fish market is a feast for the senses, where you can sample local delicacies and chat with friendly vendors eager to share their stories. The scent of cinnamon buns drifts through the air, mingling with the tang of salt from the fjord. Cozy bakeries invite you in from the rain, offering sweet treats and a warm respite, perfect for savoring a moment of hygge. Music and art fill the streets, inspired by Bergen's creative spirit. From lively street musicians to colorful murals and outdoor sculptures, creativity pulses through the city, making every stroll an artistic adventure. A ride on the FLÅM funicular reveals breathtaking panoramic views, city, sea, and mountains unfolding below in a spectacular tapestry. From the summit of Mount FLÅM, you can truly appreciate Bergen's harmonious blend of nature and urban life. Bergen feels intimate, its warmth coming from both people and place. Locals greet you with genuine smiles, and cozy cafes buzz with conversation, making it easy to feel at home even as a visitor. Here you don't just visit, you become part of the story, if only for a moment. In Bergen, every experience weaves you into the city's living tapestry, leaving you with memories as vivid as its colorful streets. Deep in the wild we reach TROLLTUNGA, the Troll's Tongue, a rock ledge suspended high above Lake Geirangerfjord. The hike is demanding, crossing rugged terrain and lingering snowfields. Each step brings you closer to the sky, the world below falling away. At the summit, the view is staggering. Mountains stretch into the mist, the lake a mirror below. Standing on TROLLTUNGA, time seems to pause. The silence is absolute. There are no railings, only the raw edge of stone and the vastness beyond. Many sit quietly, legs dangling above the void, letting the wind and view fill their senses. TROLLTUNGA isn't just a destination, it's a rite of passage, a meeting point between earth and sky. Here, courage and wonder walk hand in hand. If you thought Norway was wild, Svalbard takes that wildness to an entirely new level, pushing almost to the very top of the world, just 200 kilometers from the North Pole. Here, the land is shaped by extremes, and every breath of icy air reminds you how far you are from the ordinary. This remote archipelago is a frozen wilderness of snow, ice, and endless sky, where polar bears actually outnumber humans. The landscape is vast and untamed, stretching as far as the eye can see, with only the tracks of wild animals marking the pristine snow. The Arctic truly rules here. Ancient glaciers creep slowly to the sea, carving dramatic cliffs of blue ice, while mountains rise like silent white sentinels, guarding the secrets of the north. The air is crisp and pure, and the silence is broken only by the distant crack of shifting ice. In summer, the sun never sets, circling the sky in a surreal dance of endless daylight. In winter, darkness reigns for months, broken only by the shimmering aurora borealis, painting the night with waves of green and purple light. Life here is a constant adaptation to the rhythm of the polar extremes. Longyearbyen, one of the world's northernmost settlements, clings to the edge of civilization. It's a small, resilient community where people from all over the world come together, united by a spirit of adventure and a respect for the harsh environment. Despite the cold, wildlife thrives here. Arctic foxes dart across the snow, reindeer graze on the sparse tundra, and the icy shores are patrolled by whales and walruses. Each animal is perfectly adapted to survive in this challenging, beautiful place. Visitors from around the globe come to witness the raw power of the Arctic. They explore glittering ice caves, kayak through silent fjords surrounded by towering glaciers, or simply marvel at the endless light of the midnight sun. Every adventure here is unforgettable. Every moment in Svalbard feels precious, a reminder of how fragile and extraordinary our planet can be. The melting ice and changing seasons are a stark signal of the world's vulnerability, making each experience here even more meaningful. Svalbard is truly the edge of human civilization, a place where nature still rules, and the wild beats strong and free. Here, you feel both humbled and inspired, standing on the frontier between humanity and the untamed Arctic wilderness. In southern Norway, PREIKESTOLEN, the pulpit rock, rises 600 meters above Lysefjord. The hike winds through birch forests and rocky outcrops, climbing steadily until the land drops away. At the edge, the world expands. The fjord glimmers far below. Mountains rise steeply on all sides. Clouds drift by at eye level, shadows moving like ghosts across the landscape. The thrill is not just in the view, but in standing so close to the edge. In the early morning or late evening, solitude is possible. Just you, the wind, and the silence. Here you're reminded of the enduring power and beauty of the Norwegian wilderness. Our journey ends in Oslo, Norway's vibrant capital where modern life meets nature. The Oslo Opera House rises from the harbor like an iceberg, inviting visitors to walk on its sloping roof. Parks and forests encircle the city, ensuring nature is never far away. Art and culture flourish. Museums display Viking ships and Munch's The Scream, while street art brightens hidden corners. Cafes spill onto sunlit sidewalks, neighborhoods pulse with creativity and innovation. Oslo is clean, efficient, and welcoming, a testament to Norway's harmony between people and place. From bustling waterfronts to quiet, forested hills, Oslo is a city in balance. Here, Norwegian beauty is found not just in the wild, but in the way life is lived, thoughtfully, sustainably, and always close to nature. Norway isn't just a destination, it's a living testament to the artistry of nature, shaped over millennia by wind, water, and time. Each corner whispers its own story, inviting us to connect, to explore, and to remember what it means to be part of this wild, beautiful world. So the real question is, when are you going? Norway is waiting, its wild heart beating, its beauty undiminished, calling out to you. The adventure is yours to begin, whenever you're ready.